Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for May 31st, 2026. The character is the Ironclad and the modifiers are draft the custom starting deck of cards, time dilation, all enemies start with a slow debuff, and terminal whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP, start each combat with 5 plated armor. I see Gemino here with 1445, that's a great score. That's the only family names in the top 20 though, that has me a little worried. Ooh, okay. Okay, and it's not that, okay, there's Nescav here with 1218. Right, wait, 1218 and Gemino had 1445. Okay, that's a huge difference. All right, I guess I just have to be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if with Terminal it might be easy to die here. All right, let's first figure out which directions drafter should go. Now, yesterday I kind of ignored the time dilation modifier during the, I guess it was a sealed deck run, so during the draft phase, and that might have been a mistake. So I wonder if I should focus on zero cost cards now, or if I should start out with Feel No Pain because that is a pretty good card. Let's start with Feel No Pain first. Iron Wave is a good pick here. There's no reason not to go for collector bonuses, right? Well, let's take Flame Bearer as a good defensive card. I think now I'll take a second Iron Wave. Yeah, let's sort A to Z, and I'll go for a for collector bonuses. I definitely can't do Perfected Strike. Let's do Anger. That should help with the time dilation. Not a huge fan. Let's take Headbutt here, maybe. I wouldn't mind getting things that exhaust, like Seeing Red, because of the Feel No Pain. Armaments is not bad, okay. That's another Perfect Strike. Let's take another Armaments here. Shrug It Off is pretty good. Let's do Infernal Blade. That might give me a good attack. And then maybe Whirlwind. I already had one Headbutt and one Shrug It Off, right? Let me take another Headbutt to have more attacks. Ghostly Armor is nice. It exhausts too. Dual Wield, I have started to like it much more than I did before. Warcry, Cleave, Clothesline. I don't have any AoE damage, so let's take the Cleave. Oh, that was it? Okay. Alright, yeah, this is a mishmash of a deck. I don't think it's bad, though. So defensively, I have the Armaments, I have the Feel No Pain, Flame Barrier, Ghostly Armor, and... Sorry about that. And the Shrug It Off, right. And I also have the Iron Waves, and the rest is offense with Dual Wield and Feel No Pain as support. Yeah, I think this can work, alright. I wouldn't mind picking up some better attack cards, though, because I think I have too many defenses at the moment. Alright, so there is a 3 elite path. I have to get to this elite first without any question mark rooms. Then get one more question mark room to get to this elite. And then after that point, if I go left, I'll get 2 more question mark rooms. So that's only a total of 3, but I guess I'll do it. Also, there's an early shop, which I think I'll avoid because I don't think I'll have enough gold by then. Alright, so let's start off with, I think I can just do Flame Barrier and then Cleave, or Anger and then Cleave. Okay. Alright, easy start. Alright, sorry about that. I was doing fine before recording and now I started sneezing. But alright, let's do Infernal Blade here. Hemokinesis, I mean... Yeah, I think that's fine, right? Yeah, let's get the slow debuff going by doing Seeing Red, Shrug It Off, then Iron Wave, and yeah, fine, let's just go with Hemokinesis. I healed back 6 anyway, so that's fine. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, another Dual Wield. Let's take it, yeah, for the sake of collectibles, sure. Okay. Alright, here I got these Slimes. Cleave is pretty good. I think with the slow debuff here, let's upgrade the Armaments first, then upgrade everything else. Then I can do Seeing Red for free. And then I can do Iron Wave and a Cleave. Beautiful. Okay. Just need to deal 6 more damage, which I should be able to do with the Headbutt. Awesome. Alright, so Clothesline, Intimidate, or Twin Strike. I don't have any of these. Intimidate might be good. Who was my final boss, by the way? It was the Guardian. Okay, I will need some block for that. Let's take the Intimidate. I'm actually glad I drafted a fairly defensive deck. That should help against the Guardian. Alright, so here, let's upgrade the Seeing Red. That way I can play everything here, including Flame Barrier. And then Iron Wave is only 6. That's fine. Okay. Probably defend a little bit too much. At least this guy's dead on my Flame Barrier, and I just need to deal 5 more damage on the backline, which I can do with an Iron Wave. Beautiful. Alright. Spot, Weakness, Warcry, Body Slam. I don't have any of these. Sometimes I do get a lot of blocks, so I wonder if I should take Body Slam. Let's take it, yeah, especially with the Flame Barrier, and especially once I get it upgraded, it should be pretty powerful. Right, here I got the Louse and the Cultist. Let's do... Should I dual wield something? I can dual wield... Let me see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Yeah, let's dual wield the Pommel Strike. Okay. I can do Seeing Red. Pommel Strike 1. That's enough for this guy. Pommel Strike... Ooh, I can dual wield the Pommel Strike again. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. And then let's do Anger and Iron Wave. Okay. No need to play the Feel No Pain because I can just kill with 4 damage, which I should be able to do with a Cleave. Beautiful. Alright, got a Blessing of the Forge, Fire Breathing, Burn Impact, Intimidate. I think because of the Feel No Pain, didn't I just pick up Intimidate? I did. Alright, fine, let's take a second Intimidate. I was going to take the Burn Impact to make the Feel No Pain better, but the Intimidate exhausts as well, I guess. Alright. Okay, let's upgrade the armaments, then upgrade everything. And I guess I'll just do Iron Wave. No reason to really play the dual wield here. Okay. Right, 16. I could just do Flame Barrier, right? Yeah, let's do Feel No Pain, then Flame Barrier, and wait. So I'll take 2 damage. I think that's fine, though. And then here, let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Thunderclap. Alright, fine. Let's do the Intimidates. Then Thunderclap, and then play the attacks. Do I want to transform yet? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Could have maybe waited to transform at a better split value, but I think this is okay. Alright, here, let's do Seeing Red, Ghostly Armor, then deal with the Body Slam. That each of these does 16. Okay, and I'm just waiting for the cleave, basically. Alright. And did not get that, but I'm also not being attacked here. Let's get rid of this guy with the headbutt. And then do Iron Wave. Actually, I could have done the armaments first, right? Then Iron Wave. And that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Thunderclap, Wild Strike. Let's take a second Seeing Red, although, yeah, just for the sake of collectibles, because I don't really need that much energy. But I do also have a Blessing of the Fortune, a Weakness Potion. That's a horrible start here. At least I can fully defend with the Shrugarov. Let's do that. I am tempted to play the Blessing of the Forge because then I can do Seeing Red and then dual wield Body Slam. Well, it's as much damage as the Anger, but I think it might be better to have a lot of Body Slams in my deck rather than a lot of Angers. So yeah, let's target one of these guys. Okay. Alright, not a bad start. Really starting to like the dual wield. Here, let's definitely do Feel No Pain, Intimidate. Okay. And then do I want to lose the Ghostly Armor? I think I'm okay losing it. I think I'd rather do Iron Wave and Cleave instead. Okay. And then with the Feel No Pain active, the Dazed will actually give me a lot of block. Let's do Armaments. Let's do Intimidate. Okay. Then play that. I don't actually need to play the Seeing Red here. I think I'll just do I have enough block next turn? I have the Flame Bear, right? Yeah, let's target this guy. Can even put something back. Yeah, let's put the Body Slam back because of that Flame Bear next turn. Okay. Alright, so here, let's do Flame Barrier. I think I'll upgrade the Infernal Blade. And then Searing Blow's maybe not that great. Here, let's do Body Slam, but then Searing Blow is enough to get rid of this guy. Okay, and then I should be able to deal 11 damage, or 7 damage easily next turn, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfect. This one we got Ancient Tea Set, one of you enter Rest Test and Next Cone with 2 extra energy, as well as Entrench, Infernal Blade, or Anger. Unfortunately, as much as I like the Entrench, I should take one of the others, of which I already have the copy of. Let's take the Infernal Blade with the dual wield, it becomes much more powerful. Okay. Alright, what should I upgrade here? I probably should start with the Armaments upgrade. Yeah, let's do those, and then I can move on to maybe the Power, the Feel No Pain upgrade. Okay. Right here, let's upgrade a Flame Bear and Anger. That's not a bad thing to have upgraded there. And then here I got Bronze Skill Sage going with 3 Thorns. Not the best relic, unfortunately. And here I got the Grumman Knob. Alright, let's start off with upgrade the Infernal Blade. That gives me... Oh, wow. Alright. That sadly was a little useless, but fine. Okay. Could have considered playing the Seeing Red just to get the slow debuff going there. Here, luckily, I can fully defend with the Flame Barrier, and I can also do Body Slam. I don't think I'll do Intimidate. Okay. Another 16. That is a problem. I can weaken it down to 12, but I don't have any block for that, right? I don't think there's anything I can do. But dual wield the Feel No Pain. I think that's the only thing I can try, right? Let's dual wield the Feel No Pain twice. Okay. Play that. Oh, I don't have energy. I completely missed that. I'm sorry, let me reload. I guess I should have played the Seeing Red earlier. I, for some reason, thought... Actually, hang on. Let's reload and do a slightly better calculation. Let's use the one reload of my day. For some reason, I thought I could play all of my Feel No Pain, but no, that's definitely not the case. Let me try this one more time. Let's upgrade. Actually, I probably should upgrade the Cleave, knowing that this gives me an Anger, right? Not that I don't think it makes a difference, but still. Okay. Right, so that's turn 1. Okay. And then this turn, I still think I should do Flame Barrier and Body Slam. That is the best play there. Okay. Alright. So here. So, let's definitely dual wield one Feel No Pain. Okay. And then I think I should play one of them. Actually, if I should... You know what? No, I think I'll play both Feel No Pains. Alright. No, I think I have to do Seeing Red first. Let's do Seeing Red first. Okay. Then do another Feel No Pain. Then do Intimidate. That's 11. No, that's 14. I need 16. So close. Ah, that's a bummer. I was very close there. Yeah, alright, fine. Not much I could have done there. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. That's a Whirlwind. I can upgrade everything. Then do Headbutt. Probably an Anger, right? I think I should be fine. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. I was very close to being able to perfect that one. Just missed it by 2 HP. Alright, fine. Eternity Thopter would use a potion, heal 5 HP, as well as a blood potion, which I don't really need. Another Emulate. I might go for Pauper here, so let's not take that. Let's take another Body Slam. Okay. And then here, if I go right, I'll just get 1 question mark, and let's go left to get 2. I would like to get the Cleave here, or Flame Beer, that works too. Let's do Body Slam. Feel No Pain, Seeing Red, Flame Barrier, and then this is enough to get rid of the strongest one. Okay, that way I also won't be weakened next turn. Alright. And then here, Cleave is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, Warcry, Singing Blow, Headbutt. Let's take another Headbutt. Alright. And then here I got these sentries again. Shouldn't be too difficult here. Yep. Let's start off with... Let's upgrade. Let me see what the Infernal Blade gives me first. Immolate, that's great. I think I'll upgrade that even. Okay. And then I can do Immolate. And Iron Wave and the Body Slam does the same amount of damage. Let's do Iron Wave the Backliner. Okay. Alright. And then here, let me see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Whirlwind. That is actually a 1 energy Whirlwind is enough. Let's do Seeing Red. I do need to do Shrug It Off. And then let's do Intimidate 1, Intimidate 2, and then Whirlwind. Come. Alright. And then just need to deal a little bit of damage or get a Cleave. Yep. Come. Yeah, no troubles on this one. We got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Thunderclap, Anger, Power Through. Power Through is a great defensive card. Much as I like another Anger, I think I'll take the Power Through. That should be an amazing card to have. Yeah, let's take my first card, Regret, here, as well as the Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. And here I got a Merchant. That's not bad. Pummel Strike is fine. I could take another Cleave. I am not sure if I need Relics. One Cleave is nice, but it is very expensive. I think I'll focus on cards. So let's take the Pummel Strike. Let's take the Cleave. Trigger is not bad. Let's do Havoc as well. Alright. I don't think I do Rupture, though. I think instead I should take a Potion. How about the Distilled Chaos Potion? Okay. I think that's good. Alright. Let's hope I have enough block cards for the Guardian here. Let me upgrade. Speaking of block cards, should I upgrade? No, let's upgrade the other armaments, and then I can focus on upgrading other stuff. Feel No Pain might have been a good upgrade too. Okay. Alright, got the Guardian here. Now there's a dual wield. I have the energy. I think I'll dual wield the Headbutt. Okay. Let's do Headbutt first. Then Iron Wave, then another Headbutt. Actually, can I transform here? Yeah, I think I'll play another Iron Wave. Force a transformation, then next turn I have at least 1 Iron Wave that should help, together with the plate armor, of course. Let me see if the Infernal Blade gives me something useful. It didn't. Alright, so I have to do Shrug It Off here. 13, and then I can do Thunder. Wait, I can only do 1 attack, so let's do the Blood for Blood. Okay. Alright, 16. Flame Barrier is perfect here. Yeah, let's do Flame Barrier. And I can even do a Body Slam. Okay. Alright. 20 incoming. There's a Power Through. Very helpful, because I don't think I can transform yet. I don't think I can deal 40 damage. Yeah, let's just do Power Through. And then Headbutt something useful. Let's Headbutt... I don't know. Thunderclap? Sure. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then here I can upgrade the Feel No Pain, play that, and then I could transform with the Thunderclap, Intimidate. Do I have good defensive cards next turn? Not, well, I do have the armaments. Fine, let's do Thunderclap, and then Anger. Okay. Alright. So here I can do... Flame Barrier showed up in the wrong turn, unfortunately. I should still play it though, right? Let's do armaments. Flame Barrier. And I guess I can do Anger here. Okay. But I'm a little worried about next turn because I have 16 incoming. I did get a True Grit. Here, I can do Intimidate. Yeah, that brings it down to 12. And I have almost enough. Let's do True Grit and hope it doesn't hit the Headbutt. It did not. Alright. And then I can even Headbutt. How about Flame Barrier next turn? That should be enough to defend against a big attack. Okay. Alright, so here I can just do Flame Barrier. And then Anger and Body Slam. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Beautiful. That's actually enough to kill. Alright. At least I perfect this one, so that was pretty good. I don't think I need the blood potion. Let's take the fire potion. And then, yeah, let's continue to go for Popper. So I'll skip these rare cards. Snake Eye is interesting, although I don't really have many high cost cards. It's just the... Oh, actually, I don't have any other than the Flame Barrier. So, yeah, probably not the right run for Snake Eye. I had a lot of fun with the Sacred Bark yesterday, so let's take a double the effectiveness of potions. That should be really helpful. It does make the fire potion deal 40 damage immediately, which is pretty good. Right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 lead path on the right. Unfortunately, very few question mark rooms. 2 before the first elite, and then 1 more after that. But I guess I have to maximize question mark rooms, so let's do it. Okay. Alright, here I got the birds. I do have my thorns, which is nice. So yeah, let's just do armaments, cleave, anger, and body slam. Actually, hang on. Let me see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Emulate is great. Alright. And then I can get rid of this guy. Beautiful. And this guy will be dead on my thorns. And then this guy is actually I could probably just kill with whatever I get from here. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, that was a pretty easy fight there. Pummel Strike, Cleave, or Clothesline. Didn't I have one of each? I had 2 Cleaves and 1 Pummel Strike. No, so I have to take another Cleave, a 3rd Cleave for a potential collector bonus there. Duplicate a card in your deck. Definitely want to do that. I am tempted to duplicate the armaments. Could I duplicate something? I could duplicate a Cleave to get a collector bonus, but I am tempted to duplicate the upgraded armaments and really hope I get another Cleave and another armaments later on. I hope I'm not going to regret that decision. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here I got the Looter and the Mugger. Let's start with Iron Wave, Pummel Strike, Infernal Blade could give me a Sword Boomerang. Alright, I was hoping for something better, but this is fine. I'll take a little bit of damage. Figure out my max HP situation right, otherwise I will take too much damage and possibly die later on. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That is a Cleave, and then Clash is playable here. 19. Actually, Cleave is enough to get rid of this guy, right? Let's do Cleave first, then Clash, and then head. Oh, Clash alone was enough. Beautiful. Got a Fear in a Bottle. I am wondering if I should save that just in case I die later on. Let's take it. Offering is really tempting. No, let's stick with Popper. I don't think I need Heavy Blade because I don't have strength. Let's take Wild Strike. Come. Alright, here I got the Cultist and the Chosen. Let's do Havoc, which plays Dual Wield. Okay. And then I think I'm okay. Let's see what this gives me. Alright, let's do Pummel, then Cleave. And I guess I'll take 5 damage here. I think that's fine. I heal back 6 anyway, so I think it's okay. Alright. 6 incoming. Let's upgrade everything. Infernal Blade gives me Blood for Blood. Let's do Iron Wave, Blood for Blood, and another Iron Wave. Okay. Alright, here I'm hexed and have 19 incoming. Let's do Armaments again. Then Dual Wield the Cleave. Cleave 1. Oh, I have to do Seeing Red first. Then Cleave 2. Cleave 3. And you know what? Let's do Intimidate. That way I don't take any damage this turn. Although I will have now a bunch of dazed in my drop pile. Only need to deal 17 damage. And that's enough. Beautiful. Alright. But a Speed Potion, which I'll skip. Anger, Flex, Headbutt. I only have 1 Anger and 3 Headbutts. Alright, finally getting a collector bonus on something. Okay. Alright, here I got the bird again. We'll keep this guy alive to die on my thorns. Let's do Armaments, Feel No Pain, Intimidate. Okay. And then Iron Wave is enough to be fully defended. Okay. Actually, I was already fully defended. Alright, this guy only does 1 big attack now. Let's do Ghostly Armor, see what the Havoc plays. That's an Armaments. And then I can do... You know what? Let's do Seeing Red and Wild Strike. That way I don't take damage from the red at all. Well, I'll take just 1 damage. Okay. Alright. And then another 10. Flame Beer is great. Let's do that. And then I think I'll do Seeing Red, Cleave, and Body Slam. Awesome. Okay. Alright, just need to deal 17 here again. 2 Headbutts, and the Anger is enough. Actually, the 2 Headbutts were enough by themselves. Kinesis, Combustor, and Flame. And Flame is interesting. Combust is interesting, but I don't have a lot of HP. I think I'll take the Hemokinesis. Okay. Alright, here I got the sleeves. I do have a nice fire potion. Let me start off with armaments first, upgrade everything, then see what the Infernal Blade gives me. That's a pommel strike that's duplicated, or that I can duplicate it with the dual wield. Let's do that. Okay. And let's see what it gives me. That's one pommel strike, so I can get rid of the backliner with the fire potion. Can I get rid of this guy, though? 15 plus 7, that's not quite enough. Unless I draw something amazing. Let me see what the pommel strikes give me here. Okay, there's Intimidate, that's great. So now, if I get rid of the backline, I just need 14, so the Iron Wave would be enough. I think I'll do that. There's a Cleave that's really tempting, but it's not going to be enough damage, right? Yeah, I have to do Iron Wave. I also have to throw the Fire Potion here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Alright. Now, this guy should be easily killed. Hang on. 14. Yeah, I might have to do Ghostly Armor here too, though. Let's do Ghostly Armor. Then Headbutt. Headbutt what? Armaments, just to be safe, and then Body Slam. Okay. Yeah, I think using one potion to perfect things should be fine. Here, let's do Armaments, Seeing Red, then Flame Barrier, Wild Strike. I should have considered doing the Intimidate. Also would have weakened for next turn, but I also think I can deal enough damage this turn. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got Ornamental Fan. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's very helpful in this deck. A second Ghostly Armor or a third Iron Wave, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I'll take a third Iron Wave. As much as I like a second Ghostly Armor. Alright, here I got another shop. Not too much gold here, but I can afford Pendip. I can also grab an Armaments and Anger. Let's definitely grab those two. But if I grab Anger, I can't afford the Pendip, and Pendip might be really powerful. There's also a Fire Potion here. If I skip the Pendip, I can do Anger, I can grab a Fire Potion. I can also afford... I don't think I need Dark Embrace. Let's afford Thunderclap and Warcry. Yeah, I think I might be slightly better. Hoping to get more collectibles that way. And there's another shop coming up. I missed that right after the lead, right? Hopefully it won't have anything good, because I don't have any gold left. Alright, lots of incoming here, unfortunately. I have to start off with the Shrug It Off. Alright, if I do 2... Oh, wait, so I have 13 right now. Yeah, I have to do 2 Iron Waves, which means I can't do the Body Slam. But at least I can fully defend this turn. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's play the Armament alone. Is not enough, right? It have to be... actually, wait, can I Headbutt like an Iron Wave, maybe? Or can I do 3 attacks? Let me do Armaments, the Seeing Red first. Then play that, then do Pommel Strike. Okay, there's another Armament, so that way I'm fully defended. And then I can Headbutt. How about one more Armaments? Okay. And then 18. Ooh, this is not good. Let's do Armaments, Feel No Pain. Then see if the Warcry gives me something good. It did not. So I only have 14 plus another. Okay, now actually thanks to the... let's bring back another Armament. Thanks to the Ornamental Fan, I have 18 exactly. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. And then I was waiting for the Flame Barrier. Unfortunately showed up in the wrong turn, but that's fine. Let's upgrade everything. See what the Infernal Blade gives me. That's a Clash and a Heavy Blade. I can do Flame Barrier. And then do Clash and Heavy Blade. Okay. It's a lot of block, actually. Right. And then here, I just need to deal 23 damage, which I don't think I can, because I only have 17. Let's do... Can I defend here? 7 plus 4. Not quite enough. Let's do Seeing Red. Actually, I think that should be enough. Yeah, with the True Grit, it will be 16. Yeah, I'm fully defended here. And then I think the Thorns should be enough here, whatever I bring back. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfect this one too. Not too much trouble there. We got Bottle Flame. Before I take that, let's first grab and upgrade this armor. It's really good. Then Bottle Flame, and pick up, choose an attack stage. Come with this card in your hand. I wonder if that should be card draw with Pommel Strike or Iron Wave for a little bit extra block. The extra block might be nice. So yeah, let me take the one of the Iron Waves, and I should also get that upgraded to get me slightly more block. We got Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That's very, very nice. I do feel like I play a lot of attacks, and here I only have 47 gold. Luckily, I'm not too upset about any of the relics, and I can only afford a Wild Strike or an Evolve. I guess I'll take the Wild Strike. Okay. Only I had more gold. And then, yeah, going right for a question mark room, and then left for the next elite. Here I could get a curse. I actually wouldn't mind trying to go for curses. I got a relic instead. Okay, I can't complain about a relic. Let's see what it is. Meat on the bone. Alright, fine. If your HP is added below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. That's not a bad relic to have. Okay. especially with not a lot of max HP. Alright, Snake Plant with 21. Let's upgrade everything. Infernal Blade gives me Heavy Blade. Let's dual wield. Yeah, might as well dual wield that. Then do Iron Wave. I guess I could have dual wield the Iron Wave to avoid taking any damage here, but I'm not taking any damage thanks to the Ornament of Fan. Actually, that was almost enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Reckless Charge, Sword Boomerang, Bludgeon. Reckless Charge is fine. It's a 0-cost card. I don't have strength for the Sword Boomerang to be really powerful, although I guess I might get strength with the Shuriken. Here, I should find... Well, actually, no. Before I upgrade the Feel No Pain, let's upgrade the Iron Wave. That's always in my opening hand. Okay. And then here, I got the Gremlin Leader, who is not attacking me in turn 1. That's good, although I do have Flame Barrier here. Leaf might not be enough. Let's see what the Shrugged gives me first. Okay, there's a Reckless Charge. There's an Iron Wave. I think I have to do Anger and then Cleave, just to... make sure the minions are not on the board anymore. Okay. And luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's upgrade everything, then see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Yeah, I can do Rampage, I guess. Sure. Alright. Headbutt, just... Oh, I'm gonna draw whatever Headbutt, right? So I guess I'll grab an Anger then. Okay. And then play everything here. Okay. Alright. And I have a Fire Potion that I can use in case I need to, but I'm not being attacked. I think I should be fine. This gives me a Body Slam. Interesting. Let's do Iron Wave, then Cleave, and then this guy will die on my Thorn, so let's do Body Slam on you. Okay. Okay, I'm weakened, but I just need to deal 7 damage, which should be very doable with that, but beautiful. Alright, we got Centennial Puzzle. First time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Burning Pack, Sever Soul, Seeing Red. I think, as much as I like Sever Soul, I have to take the Seeing Red for a potential collector bonus on those. Alright, now I'm finally ready to upgrade my one and only power, the Feel No Pain, which is right here. First cards I picked up. Okay. Alright, I think I got all the important stuff upgraded. If I get Fusion Hammer, I wouldn't be sad now. Got the Collector. Alright. Let's start off with... Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Ghostly Armor, right? Iron Wave 1, Iron Wave 2. At least the Body Slam is pretty powerful now, so that's good. Okay. It's a lot of block for a turn. I didn't need any block. Alright, lots of incoming here. I can deal with the Iron Wave. Let's do Intimidate first. I might have to do the Distill Chaos. Let's do that. Because I will need the block. Armaments is good. I can upgrade the Iron Wave. Okay. Feel No Pain was played there. That's good. I have Thunderclap, Wild Strike, Seeing Red for energy. That's great. Okay. Alright, so I still need... I need 20... wait. So I have 14. I need 23. So 1 Iron Wave is 1421. So that's not quite enough unless I get rid of this guy. But I also have the Cleave, so I'm guaranteed to get rid of this guy. Alright, I still would like to duplicate the Iron Wave. Let's do that. And then do Cleave. Iron Wave 1. Actually, get rid of this guy. No, let's do Iron Wave this guy. And then 1 more Iron Wave. And then I'll wait. Okay. Alright. And Backlander is summoning. So as long as this guy stays alive, I should be fine. Let's do Shrug It Off, Reckless Charge, and Body Slam. That way I'll keep this guy alive, but at very low health. Okay. Backlander's not attacking, that's good. Let's do Infernal Blade for a Whirlwind. Let me actually upgrade the other Infernal Blade first. 2 Whirlwinds. That's not ideal, but fine. Yeah, I think I'll just do Whirlwind here, right? Actually, let me do Wild Strike first, then Whirlwind. Alright. So that way this guy's alive in case the Backlander decides to summon again. A lot of debuffs here. Not that far off. Yeah, actually the guy is summoning again. That's great. Ooh, I might have trouble defending though. I might have to get rid of this guy. Let me see what the... Actually, let's do Armaments first. Then do Warcry. Okay, there's another Armaments. That should be... Actually, no, I'm fully defended here. As long as I don't do a Headbutt. Let's... sorry, I mean as long as I don't do a Cleave. Can I do Whirlwind again? Yeah, let's do Whirlwind again. Okay. So then this guy's alive. This guy won't be summoning to just 1. And then I can do Whirlwind. That's not enough. I could draw something with Headbutt Pummel Strike. Should that be the Iron Wave? Yes. So I think if I do Headbutt the Iron Wave, then do Iron Wave this guy, I am fully defended. And then I can do Whirlwind. I mean, at any point I can use the Fire Potion. I guess I'm trying to avoid using that if I don't have to. Yeah, this guy's attacking me now, and I don't think I have another chance, but let's do Cleave, Headbutt 1, And then headbutt 2. Yeah, that's not enough, right? Alright, fine. I have to use the fire potion. That's okay. Alright. Perfect this one. Very happy with that. We got a Distal Chaos Potion, which is really good. Barricade is very tempting. Berserk Demon Form. Barricade might allow me to get overkill, but now I have to skip it to make it easier to get Popper, not combo. Calling Bell is really good. Cursing Bell, Curse Key, I mean. So, Calling Bell guarantees one relic. One curse, I mean. Curse Key guarantees one curse, but might give me more. I only have one curse so far, though. I don't know why I'm tempted towards Calling Bell. Definitely don't need Tiny House. Yeah, let's take the Calling Bell. I'm thinking the extra relic might be useful. So I can pick up a unique curse and 3 relics. Gives me Curse of the Bell. As well, so Calcum, if you enter turn without blocking 6 block. Letter Opener, every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. And Mango, I can pick up raise from extra by 14. That Mango is really useful here. Alright, Dono deck at the end. I guess I'll find out if I have more than one treasure chest here. 1, 2. Only 2 lead paths on the left. If I start on the left, I'll get 2 early question mark rooms, a 3rd one. And I can pick any of these elites depending on not whether I want to shop. So yeah, let's get there and then decide. Right, so here, let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Uppercut, that's not too bad. Let's do Thunderclap. I think I'll do, here, let's do Iron Wave and then Uppercut. Okay. Alright, I do rely a little bit on the Cleave to show up. Yep, thank you, game. Alright, let's do Armaments. I think I'll do Seeing Red, then Cleave, Headbutt the Cleave. Alright, and then draw it with the Shrug It Off. Okay, and then do Anger and Cleave again. Beautiful. And now I just need to deal 11 damage on this guy, which should be fairly easy with something like, wait. I have to get the slow debuff going a little bit. Okay, now it's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Ghostly Armor, Shockwave, Wild Strike. Did I have a Wild Strike? I thought I did. I have 1 Ghostly Armor, and I do have 2 Wild Strikes. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take a 3rd one for a potential collector bonus there. Alright. And then here, got the Spiker I have to be a little careful with. Yeah, Iron Waves are fine. Let's do Iron Wave. And then I can do Seeing Red. I guess I'll do Bodies. No, let's do Headbutt, the Iron Wave, then Body Slam 1, Body Slam 2. Okay. Alright, here I can upgrade everything, then do Iron Wave and Cleave. Okay. And then here, Flame Beer is pretty good. Let's do Disarm. I probably should have played the Seeing Red. That would have triggered the Letter Opener. That's fine. Okay. Feel No Pain. I can dual wield the Anger. Alright. Then do Ghostly Armor. And then let's do Anger 1, Anger 2. Okay. And now I just need to deal 5 damage to the backliner, which I should probably be able to easily do here. Beautiful. Alright. Warcry, Blood for Blood, Flex. I don't have any of these, which is surprising, but I think I'll take the Warcry. It does exhaust and will help me with the Feel No Pain. Alright, here we have the least useful relic in, event in a daily. Skipping to the final boss, which I don't want to do because I'll skip out on a lot of elites that way. Else I was really in a rush, I guess. Let's start with Infernal Blade here, then Disarm, I guess this guy. Iron Wave and Heavy Blade and Anger. Okay. Alright, not a good start here. But I do have the Letter Opener. I hope that will help me. Yeah, let's do Armaments 1. Armaments... Wait, actually, no. Let's do Intimidate. Then Ghostly Armor, which is slightly better than the Armaments. And then do Wild Strike you. Okay. Yeah, the weakness makes it a little easier here. Alright. I guess I'll deal with the Reckless Charge. I don't think I have block for the Body Slam to be useful. And then here, let's do Reckless Charges here and Body Slam. Okay. Actually, I had an Anger there. Could have played that. Alright, finally a Cleave, although let's see if I can upgrade it with the Warcry. No, but I did get Flame Barrier. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do Seeing Red, Flame Barrier, Cleave, and then Body Slam. The backlash is going to take a bunch of damage, right? Let's Body Slam this guy. Okay. Alright. And now I just need to deal 60 damage, which I can easily do. Beautiful. Alright, not too difficult of a fight. We got a Blood Potion, Pummel Strike, Dropkick, Rampage. I think Pummel Strike is the only card I already have. Okay. And then here I got the jaw worms again. No, not again, for the first time, but still. Here, let's do... I think I'll do Flame Beer, that's 21. If I want to avoid any damage, I should do Iron Wave. Let's do that. Alright, sorry about that. Here I can do Armaments to upgrade the Body Slam. Then do Seeing Red, Headbutt. I guess I'll bring back a Flame Beer just in case. Then might as well do Disarm, Cleave, and Body Slam. Okay. Alright, full defense here. Yeah, the combination of Plated Armor, Ornament Fan, and some of my block cards is pretty powerful. I think I'll just do Flame Barrier, Cleave, and Anger here. Okay. And then just need to deal a little bit of damage on both of these. Maybe Headbutt the... Nope. Alright, I guess I'll do Seeing Red. Deal with the Wild Strike. I think that should be enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, got a Liquid Bronze Potion, which I'll definitely skip. Feel No Pain, Armaments, Combust. Armaments, I had 4 of them already. Alright, fine. Let's take another Feel No Pain there. You know what? I probably don't need the Blood Potion. Let's take the Liquid Bronze. As useless as it might be. Alright, I might actually just drink it here. Yeah, might as well use it. Alright. Let's do Shrug It Off and... fine, let's do Armaments. That allows me to be full defend, and I can play the Body Slam. Should I do Iron Wave here too? Yeah, let's do Iron Wave. That makes the Body Slam stronger. Okay. Alright. 45, that's a big attack. I don't think there's much I can do here. Let me see if maybe this Lycos plays something. Alright, there was an Armaments I saw there. Wild Strike. Okay, another Iron Wave. That's good. Headbutt. Let's bring back, I guess, my best defensive card is to Shrug It Off. And I'll draw that immediately. Good. Okay, I have 19. This is 20, 30. Unfortunately, it's only 35. If only I had weakness. I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. First elite I can't perfect. That's a shame. 39. I got so close. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Just need a little bit extra. If I had a Feel No Pain, I think that would have been enough. Alright, here, let's do Iron Wave. And then, I guess let's see what the Warcry gives me. Put the Regret back. And, yeah, fine, let's do Seeing Red. That allows me to be fully defended. Almost fully defended. And then I can do Headbutt. Let's do Armaments. And then Body Slam. That does allow me to be fully defended. Okay. Alright, another 18. I can do Armaments 1. Let's see what this gives me. Armaments 2. Then do the Pummel Strikes. And yeah, there's Intimidate. There's also Disarm. That would have been great. Okay. And another big attack. Can I deal enough damage here, or am I going to take the damage? I might have to take that damage there. Oh, wow. Alright, did not expect that. Okay. Alright, let's do a good attack. How about a Wild Strike next turn, and then True Grit? Okay. Oh, next turn, the enemy is not intangible. I mixed up my turns. I thought it would be intangible. It's fine. I can fully defend here. Let's do Warcry. Put the Power Through back just in case. Okay. Alright. And then here I can do Headbutt. Yeah, bummer. Lost some HP here. We got Anchor Stretch Column with 10 block, which is useful. True Grit is the only card I already have. Let's take a second copy of it. Okay. Alright, here I got the Maw. Let's do... Yeah, I guess I'll do Iron Wave, Reckless Charge. And then I guess I'll Headbutt the Reckless Charge. Play that again. And then do Body Slam. Okay. 25. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Wild Strike. Alright. Let's do Power Through, Iron Wave, and then play the Wild Strikes. Okay. Almost fully defend there. Alright. Let's definitely do Feel No Pain. I'll do Disarm. And then let me do Wild Strike, Anger, and Warcry. I think, yeah, let's put the Feel No Pain back. Okay. 5 again. Let's do Feel No Pain. Infernal Blade gives me a Twin Strike, which I can duplicate. Alright. Wow, okay. Definitely taking some more damage. I'm really glad I have the Fear in the Bottle. That gives me a little bit of a buffer in case I have a turn where I can't do much about. Let's put the Shrug It Off back. Play the Anger. Okay. And then here... great. Got the Flame Bear in the wrong turn. Let's see what this gives me. Alright, fine. Let's Intimidate, Iron Wave, and Cleave. Okay. I might have a really big attack next turn. Yeah, 32. That is a lot. Let me upgrade the Havoc. See what that plays. That's a Regret. Okay, not very useful. Then do Seeing Red. Dual Wield. I think the Body Slam. And then, yeah, I think I'll do 2 body slams. That's actually enough to kill. Beautiful. All right. Okay, Havoc, Iron Wave, Bloodletting. Didn't I have enough Iron Waves already? No, I only had 3. Okay, so beautiful. I can get a Collector's on the Iron Wave. Come. All right, here I got the Transient. 30 incoming. Let's start with Infernal Blade. Iron Wave and Body Slam is enough, right? Yeah, let's do Twin Strike for good measure. And then Intimidate. I basically want to get Ink Bottle close to 10. Come. All right, 40. Let's upgrade everything. See what the Havoc plays. That was a War Crime. Alright, let's put the armaments back. And then I think I should be able to fully defend here with... okay, I thought I could fully defend. No, I can. Yeah, I can definitely fully defend. Alright. 50. Alright, let's upgrade everything. Ooh, this is not looking good. Let's do Seeing Red, Anger, Cleave. That's the best I can do here. That's not good at all. Alright. Well, at least I'm only losing 5 HP. Okay. Still have 2 more turns though. Alright, I got Feel No Pain, Seeing Red, which is good. I can do Flame Beer. I don't think I really need that though. Let's do Thunderclap, Pummel Strike. Okay. And then Iron Wave. And let's get rid of the Regret for this turn. And, okay, still taking a little bit of damage. More than I'd like. At least I triggered the immediate on the bone, so that's good. Let's do Feel No Pain, Anger, Reckless Charge, and Iron Wave. And that's the best I can do. And I am... Wow. I actually have to use my Fear in the Bottle. Did not expect to have to use that here. Okay, fine. We got a Fire Push, and Sword Boomerang, Wild Strikes, Dropkick. I think I had a bunch of Wild Strikes. 3 of them. Alright, beautiful. At least I'm getting a good number of collectibles, which is much better than yesterday. Got Bottle Lightning and pick up, choose a skill set. Come with this card in your hand. Should that be this arm? That might be really helpful at the beginning. So I already have the Iron Wave for block on turn 1. I could also do armaments or something better. Shrug it off. I am really enjoying. I think this arm on turn 1 would be good. Not as good against the Deca. Wait, which way to go here? I have to do this question mark room, and then I can decide whether I want a shop or a rest side. Oh, never mind. I got a shop here, so I probably won't go for another shop. So here, let's grab a Shrug It Off is pretty good. Should I do the Ceramic Fish? I don't think it'll make a big difference. I don't think I need Juju Bracelet. And I don't think I need that many cards either. So let's take the Ceramic Fish when we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. Then grab the Shrug It Off. If I do Metallicize, I won't be able to afford removing the Regret. I kind of would like to remove the Regret. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and remove the Regret because curses are impossible at this point. Okay. And then I can also afford a Strength Potion. I can't afford anything else. That's fine. That's fine. I think that was good. So now I can skip the shop here. So I think I'll just do delete. And there's another question mark room here. Let's do that. Okay. I could also even skip that question mark room to go for a shop because I don't think that question mark room will give me anything amazing. Let's do Feel No Pain, Disarm. Then I guess I am fully defended, so I don't need the Iron Wave. Let's instead do no, not Reckless Charge. Reckless Charge and Wild Strike. Okay. Get rid of one of the minions at least. Alright. Okay, let's do Feel No Pain, Seeing Red, and then Infernal Blade, which gives me Clothesline. The weakness is nice. Let's do Intimidate, Thunderclap. I think I have to... I am actually fully defend if I can get rid of the minion here. Okay. Yeah, because of the weakness. Good. Alright, and then lots of incoming here. Let's do Infernal Blade for a Body Slam. Okay, Cleave is not quite enough. I think I have to do Iron Wave first. Almost enough. If I play 2 more attacks, I should be fine, right? So, yeah, I think if I do Cleave now... Oh, this guy's still alive with 1 HP. Alright, I have to wait to Body Slam. Should have flipped the order there. Should have done Body Slam the backliner first and then the Cleave. Okay. 27. Let's do Armaments, Seeing Red, Pummel Strike. Actually, before I do Pummel Strike, let's Headbutt. I don't think I have enough defenses, right? Let's Headbutt the upgraded Iron Wave and draw it with the Pummel Strike, then also apply Weakness. And then the... Ooh, I got Flame Bear. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay. Alright. And here I'm not being attacked, which is great. Unfortunately, I don't have a good set of attacks, or attack cards here. I can upgrade the Body Slam, play that. Let's let's put the Ghostly Armor back and then do Body Slam. Okay. Alright. Okay, 29 incoming. I do have Power Through and the Ghostly Armor. That's really good. Yeah, let's do that. And then I can also do... that's a Body Slam. Get rid of the minion. Okay. And another 27. Yeah, this guy just attacked me every single turn, right? There's not much I can do. Let me do Anger 1, Anger 2. I can't even use the Fire Potion, which is a shame. Alright, not much. Wait, hang on. Ah, no, I still can't use the fire potion, right? So, hang on. I guess if I drink the strength potion, then I can use the fire potion as well to perfect this one. But now I don't have any potions for the boss fight, which might be a problem. And modified hand, whenever you play power card or random card in your hand, could 0 that turn, as well as an essence of steel potion, which is really good. Blade, cleave, or armaments. I already have enough armaments. I have 3 cleaves, and I think I only had 2 infernal blades. Alright, let's take a collector bonus on the cleaves. At least I'm getting good collector bonuses. I am happy with that. Alright, Writhing Mass. I could get a curse off that one, but do I really want to? Let's do this arm, which is great. Infernal Blade gives me Perfective Strike, which does deal 20 damage. That's not too bad. Now let's do Iron Wave to avoid taking the curse, and yeah, fine. We'll take a little bit of damage instead. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's do Thunderclap. Dual wield, probably the anger. Oh, that was a misclick. I meant to deal with the anger. That's hopefully fine. 12 is okay. Let me see what the Havoc plays. That's a Warcry. I can put the armaments back. And yeah, I'll take a little bit of damage here. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's do Intimidate. Armaments, the Hemokinesis. Alright, play that. Okay. Then do Iron. Oof, I might have got the curse out of that. Yeah, I got really unlucky there. Alright, fine, I'll accept the curse. That was a really unnecessary curse, though. So Iron Wave, Intimidate, Cleave, and yeah, I should not have played an attack without knowing what I was going to get next. Okay. Alright, still having trouble dealing a lot of damage. I could deal with something good. Let's do Seeing Red here. Hang on, let's do Cleave, then Head. Oh, that's way too much, 43. Let's Headbutt, probably the Perfective Strike. And then I can do Armaments to defend. Okay. Alright, and I just need to do 15 damage with the Perfective Strike is enough for. Good. Alright, got a Blessing of the Forge, Whirlwind, Iron Wave for Rage. I already had enough Iron Waves. I wonder if I should take the Whirlwind. Yeah, actually Rage is pretty good too. Yeah, if I can get a Collect Bonus, might as well take the Rage. I might be slightly better. Alright, here I have to be careful with the Spikers. Let's disarm one of you. Then do Seeing Red. I kind of want to dual wield. No, I think I should deal with the Iron Wave. Yep. And then, because I have 27 incoming, let's target this guy. Okay. Alright, that way. Oh, I could have done Rage. Well, doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Flame Beer, which is great. Seeing Red and Infernal Blade. Triggers the Letter Opener. Okay. And then I can do Wild Strike and Rampage. Alright. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Ghostly Armor. See what the Havoc plays. That is an Iron Wave, okay. And then if I do trigger it, triggers the Letter Opener, right? Which is nice. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. Right, this guy will be down on my Thorns, and I just have to worry about these two. Okay, let's do Armaments, Infernal Blade, another... Ooh, Bludgeon is really good. Let's... wait, hang on. I'll take some damage. Let's do another Armaments, then do the Bludgeon, and then Wild Strike is enough. Awesome. Okay, got a Blood Potion, Reaper, Uppercut, Havoc. I already have a Havoc. I guess I'll take a second one, although I don't think I really need it. And one last question mark room. Okay, that's actually not a bad thing here, because here I can grab probably the Energy Potion, right? Yeah, I think I'm happy with the other potions. Okay. Right. Here, last upgrade. Didn't I make something? I already have the Disarm that is upgraded in 8. So let's upgrade the Feel No Pain, the last power here. The last unupgraded power. Okay. Alright, Dono Deco, let's see what you got. Unfortunately, I have Artifact. I do have Intimidate. I think Disarm might be better. Let's do Intimidate, then Disarm. Okay. Alright, so 14. I am fully defended already. I will definitely drink the Essence of Steel Potion. Anything I need to headbutt? Now, let's headbutt nothing, and then headbutt that headbutt, and then do Iron Wave. I might have considered headbutting the Iron Wave now that I think about it, but this is fine. Alright, so here, let's just shrug it off. Okay, there's a Feel No Pain that's really good. I think I'll do Feel No Pain. That sets the headbutt to 0. That's nice. I can use it to bring back an Iron Wave. So I have 21 already. I think if I exhaust something, that's 25, and then I have an Intimidate. Yeah, I think with Intimidate, I should be fine without having to headbutt anything. I mean, not headbutt anything yet. I am tempted to headbutt the Immolate, actually. Let me do headbutt here. I think Immolate is too tempting. Okay, yeah, I think I'll wait here. Alright. Also have the Blessing of the Forge and the Energy Potion I should use at some point. This might be a good time to use the Blessing of the Forge. Okay. Then to Immolate, True Grit, the Curse of the Bell. Okay. So that's 26 already, and then Havoc plays a Body Slam. That's not too bad. Okay. All right, 32 from the backliner. Okay, I can do Ghostly Armor. Then that's 23 already. I need a little bit extra here. Let's do Hemokinesis, Anger. And then there's a Cleave. I think here I'll drink the Energy Potion. Yeah, let's use the Energy Potion and dual wield the Cleave. And then I can do Cleave 1, Cleave 2. So that's 27. I still need a little bit. Yeah, let's do... Wait. Yeah, it's only 31 with the Ornamental Fan. So let's do Headbutt. Probably a good defensive card, which I don't even have that many of. Yeah, let's do the True Grit. How about that? Okay. And then I have to do a True Grit here, right? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay, just need 13 block here. Flame Bear is enough. Yeah. Yeah, I can do... Actually, True Grit would be enough too. That might be slightly better because then I can do Thunderclap and Cleave. Barely break through the block though. And then I can do True Grit, the dual wield. Okay. Running out of potions, and I'm a little worried I might have trouble defending against 38. That might be a problem. Alright, let's do Armaments. Seeing Red. Another Armaments, and one more Armaments. That's... wait, 32. I missed it. I missed perfecting this one. I think with the reload I might have been able to pull it off, but man, that is a shame. That is a shame. I already had one reload of the day, right? Yeah, I think I was maybe a little too careless with my potions early on. I think if I was a little bit more patient, I might have had a chance. Also, my deck wasn't scaling that well, and these guys are definitely scaling really well and really quickly. But still, I think I should have had a chance. Can I headbutt the Flame Barrier? Let's headbutt the Flame... Actually, can I do the Immolate? Yeah, I think the Immolate might be enough. 28 with the slow debuff? I think it... Oh, wait, I have to draw it too. Alright, okay, I can actually play that. Let's do Power Through, and then Iron Wave. Yeah, no, alright, there's actually no chance I had to perfect this one. There are 2 turns I took damage, and there's not much I could have done there. Here, let's do another Feel No Pain, then Seeing Red. Okay. Then I can do Pummel Strike. Immolate. Am I actually dead here? Hang on. So I need 38. No, I'm still alive. Okay. Not by much, though. Alright. Here, let's see what the Havoc plays. Headbutt, Reckless Charge, and Havoc again. Or Shrug it off. Okay, I can do Armaments and wait. That was a lot of block for that turn, but I need block this turn. Wow. Okay, well, I have to reload to survive this one. I actually wouldn't be surprised if people who ended up in the top, I guess, 40 survived the last fight and people who didn't. Let's try this again, see if I can survive. I feel like there's a way if I save my potions a little better. Alright, so I still think I should do Intimidate and then Disarm. How about... Yeah, no, I should disarm this guy, right? Yeah. And then drink the Essence of Steel Potion. And then let's do Iron Wave first. Headbutt the Iron Wave. And then headbutt the headbutt. Okay. Alright. 26. So here... I think I did... how did I do this? Let's do Iron Wave first. Okay. That's 20. I need another 6. Intimidate brings it down to me being able to fully defend. And now I think it's better to try to trigger the Shuriken. So let's do Headbutt. The Headbutt. And then Warcry it. Okay. And then Headbutt the Iron Wave again. Yeah. Right. That way I also have extra strength. Okay. Another 20. Field No Pain is great. Let's see what the Inferno Blade gives me. Immolate. Yeah, I think I headbutted the Immolate before. So, wait. Here I have 17. I need to play the Iron Wave, right? Actually, I guess I don't need to because I have the Wild Strike too. And the Ornament Fan. So, let's do Cleave and Wild Strike. How about that? Okay. Alright. 32 incoming. Okay, let's see what the Havoc plays. That was a Hemokinesis. Alright, that also draws me a bunch of cards. That's good. Then do Anger. Ghostly Armor. So that's 27. Body Slam will be 31. I need 32. So I still need to play the... Actually, I have Warcry, right? So I think I should be fine. Let's put the True Grit back. I can do another Wild Strike. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just playing better. I think this might give me a chance. 26. There's a Flame Barrier here. And I think this is where I drank the Energy Potion before, right? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's do Flame Barrier. And then dual wield the Cleave. Play 2 copies of that. Okay. And then I can do Thunderclap and Headbutt. And I think just to be safe, I'll Headbutt the Flame Barrier rather than the Immolate. That might be better. Might allow me to be fully defended this turn too. 38. 16, 13. That's only 30, 29. How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't think I can deal enough damage either, right? Unless I upgrade everything. Wild Strike and Cleave would be 38. So I think if I dual wield the Cleave... No, I think I have to dual with the Wild Strike because now this is enough. Wait, the Cleave... right, the guys don't have slow debuff. Okay, so this is enough, right? Good. So I need to defend on 32. This is the turn I couldn't defend before, but now I think... No, wait, I still have only... No, I have enough. I have enough because the Seeing Red exhausts. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly 32. Okay, so I just need to get a little lucky. And I did get lucky here. Let me... It's not over yet. Let me see if I can pull this off. Let's do Shrug It Off, Armaments, Anger, and Iron Wave. Okay. Alright, and then this is the second turn I wasn't able to fully defend. Can I pull it off now? I can headbutt something, but I can't really draw it. Wait, hang on. Let's do Infernal Blade first. Alright, there's Anger. 17 plus 7 is 24. Plus 5 is not quite enough, but let's do Iron Wave 1, Iron Wave 2, and then I have the Anger. That is 33. Yeah. Alright, I think I might be able to pull off the perfect here. Alright, let's do Pummel Strike first. Another Pummel Strike. There's another Feel No Pain that's really helpful. Okay. Next turn, I might have trouble, but let's see. Another 32. Alright, Havoc, place a Wild Strike. I can do Seeing Red, Reckless Charge, and then Daze Exhaust, giving me enough block. Yeah, beautiful. Alright. So yeah, I just need to be a little bit more careful. Here, I have the Plate Armor. Okay, good. And then here... Ooh, wait. Let's do Armaments, then Headbutt. Anger first, then Headbutt. I don't have energy to place something other than, I guess... What if I bring back a Daze? It does exhaust. That might be not a bad idea. Yes, because now I exhaust 2 cards, giving me an extra 16 block. Beautiful. Okay. And then here I can kill. Awesome. Alright, I did miss the lifespan modifier, but I was able to affect the last boss with a reload, which, yeah, was necessary. I would have died otherwise. 1343, not a bad score. So, let's see. Out of the, how many did I have? 8 elites, I perfected 6, which is not too bad. Got all the bosses with a reload. 5 collect bonuses, I think that saved my score. Yesterday, I had a similar run, but did not get as many collect bonuses. Did not get Overkill or Combo or Light Speed, but was able to get Speedster and Popper, and it's going to be in, of course. No chance of getting Curses. Yeah, I think the collector bonuses saved me. Let's see where 1343 puts me in the rankings. Okay, I'm 14th right now. I'm still about 100 points less than that Gemino. So Gemino must have... What must he have done? More collector bonuses? Getting Curses somehow? I guess I did not get an extra treasure chest, so Curse Key would not have been better compared to Calling Bell. I like Shiny. I don't think I was close to that. Maybe if I prioritized more relics and shops. I think it must come down to more collectibles, right? I can't think of anything else. Maybe getting Combo and Overkill were possible, and I just missed it. There was a Dark Embrace I didn't pick up, so that might have made a difference. And then maybe Combo would have been, or Overkill would have been possible with the Barricade and Overkill, and Body Slam, and then removing the Barricade to get Popper. Yeah, fine. At least I can see a score from Gemino. I, again, wouldn't be surprised if it actually was not super easy to survive. Because, yeah, especially the last fight, I could imagine a lot of people dying there with not too much max HP. But yeah, not a bad score here. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Sealed Deck, Time Dilation, and Night Terrace modifiers, and Hobo did really well, tied with Gemino at 15-12. Congratulations to both of them. You can check out Hobo's screenshot that included, or I replied to in his comment. So Hobo perfected all of the 10 elites, which is very impressive, got all the bosses, got 5 collectibles, which is a record yesterday, and I was close to getting that many too, but I unfortunately didn't get a lot of them. But yeah, Hobo was able to beat that record. Hobo mentioned that he did remove the early regret, and that changed the RNG significantly. For example, he did not get the normality event, and as a result, he was not able to get any of the money modifiers, so not even get 1,000 gold. He also did not get Overkill, but was able to get Combo. He went for a 0-cost deck, as well as had Light Speed and Inscription. Or actually, no, he missed Inscription by 1, which is unfortunate. Also missed Alex Shiny by 2, but was able to get Popper. So I think the big difference was removing the regret allowed him to actually use the buffer that you get from the Fossilized Helix, and that's something that I missed. And yeah, I ended up taking End up losing at least two elites, if not the boss, by not having that buffer. So yeah, great score from Hobo. Gemino had the same score. Gemino perfected 1 fewer elite, 9 out of the 10. Got all the bosses, also had 1 less collector bonus, had only 4. Mentioned that he went for a similar draft deck as me, other than having also an extra consume, which was very nice. But yeah, because even though he had the same draft and the same path, he had different RNG. He was able to get the reigning money modifier, which is interesting because Hobo did not get any money modifiers, and Gemino got the reigning money modifier. I only got the I like gold, or the money modifier, so I only got 25 points. Gemino got 50, and Hobo got 0 from the gold. Gemino also was able to get overkill and combo. Mentioned that he was able to get that hologram aggregate combination that I was trying to get and never did. Was able to get Popper, but missed the Lightspeed modifier. Still, great score from Gemino. Congratulations. Next, you have Peltier with 1498. Spring got 1464. Nick got 1460. Anti got 1448. Nescafe got 1437. And Alex got 1434. So Alex perfected 8 of the 8 elites. Alex skipped the Act 1 elites to get Mr. Machine. He was able to do that. But then, yeah, had to fight fewer elites because of that. Perfected all the bosses, which is very impressive. Got 2 collector bosses like me. Also was able to get well fed, but missed overkill and combo. Alex had, even though he skipped elites to get more question mark rooms, had the same 3 curses as me, regret, and the 2 normalities. And also Alex, similar to Hobo, drafted a 0-cost deck with Frost Orbs, and that did really well, given that he was able to affect everything he fought. He also took the Tiny Chest, hoping to get Curse Key, but unfortunately did not get more. I guess it's good to know that I didn't take Tiny Chest, and I still get the same 3 curses that Alex got by taking Tiny Chest. So yeah, still great score. Congratulations. Next, you have Profi here with 1415. Dark got 1412. Cyberfox got 1407. I end up with 1389, tied for 58th place. Not the best score. I perfected 8 of the 10 elites. I missed the Nemesis fight and the Giant Head. I think both of them suffered from the fact that I had the regret and the normalities. I perfected 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 2 boss. That regret actually removed the buffer, and yeah, Werner mentioned in the comment that that's why it's called regret. I definitely regretted taking that. I also was able to get 2 collector bonuses. I was close to getting a few more, but unfortunately I didn't. Was able to get I Like Shiny Overkill thanks to a Dark Orb against the Act 2 boss, which I figured if I can't perfect, might as well try to get Overkill, and I was able to do it. Was able to get Lightspeed, Welts Fed, thanks to a Sacred Bark, and I missed the Instability modified by 5. Was able to get the Librarian modifier. Not a bad score, but definitely could have been better. You also have Roland in the top 100 with 1364. So yeah, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.